Hello everyone, this is Mary Gregory. Welcome to Mass Coding FYI for today. Today we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving, and the holidays are coming up, not only Thanksgiving but Christmas as well. And before I forget, I want to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. And remember, we have a lot to be thankful for. I think in America sometimes we concentrate so much on what we don't have that we forget to be thankful for what we do have. So let's be thankful. Today I have a guest, Michael Ulridge, and Michael is going to be talking about what he does for Thanksgiving and brining a turkey. All righty, Michael.
Well, Mary, for us at Thanksgiving, it's a big meal, and it's typically late lunch, early dinner. I usually get up about 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving morning, and I stay in the kitchen and just run everybody out.
Okay.
Basically, my philosophy is if I'm in the kitchen, you're just in my way.
All righty.
And nobody seems to mind.
Isn't that something?
My only request is if you come in and there's a dirty pot,
you got to wash it.
You got to wash it because I'm too busy. We typically, it's my family. We get my grandmother and my uncle together, and we'll talk a little bit while dinner's cooking, and we'll handle, put the turkey out, dressing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, maybe not, just depends if I feel the mood. Green bean casserole, which my daughter loves. She's already asked for it this year, and that takes about an hour in and of itself because the recipe I have, it's actually a homemade green bean casserole. You don't use any prepared soups or anything. You do everything strictly homemade, and it's cooked in a cast iron skillet.
I would probably love that. Every green bean casserole I ever had have always been made with cream of mushroom soup, canned green beans, and whatever. So to have one that's totally fresh, oh my gosh, that must be so awesome.
And it's all the same ingredients, but you use cream, sliced mushrooms with fresh green beans, and instead of the prepackaged French fried onions, you actually bake the onions breaded beforehand, and then you put them on there at the very end. So it's different, but you still get you've got the same flavors, but it's definitely, you can tell it's homemade.
Can you email me that recipe?
I can.
Write it down, type it up in Word. I don't have to have PowerPoint for that.
And the turkey, my wife had complained for years that turkey breast was dry. And so I happened to be watching the cooking channel one day and saw a Thanksgiving special, and they were talking about brining a turkey. I said, I'm going to try that. And so I followed the recipe fairly close. And basically, when I got up at 6 o'clock on Thanksgiving morning, the turkey had thawed, so I went ahead and put it in the brine with the water, the salt, the ice, and the spices, and I let it sit till about 3 o'clock. Took it out, rinsed it off, dried it, put it in the oven. 6 o'clock, dinner was on the table.
Wow.
And that turkey, it was moist, and it's one of those, it's like you see on the commercial, when you cut into the turkey breast, you see the juices come out.
Wow. I definitely gotta try that this year.
So that's definitely our new tradition. it keeps it moist, and even later on with the leftovers, it didn't dry out. So that has made me a believer as far as that's concerned. But for us, Thanksgiving is all about family being together and being thankful for what you have.
That is so true, Michael. This year, my mom has not been in the best of health, so I'm really grateful and appreciative that my mom is here another year. And I'm going to be, we have her sister and brother coming up from South Carolina. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm responsible for the turkey this year. So I cannot wait to try that. I am going to Brine. I was telling Micah earlier I had seen a recipe of Southern Living. Okay, ladies, I know, guys, as coders, we have a life other than coding. What you like to do? Well, I just love looking at Southern Living. I know they got beautiful pictures, they got great recipes, and I don't always get to cook them, but it's my way of getting away sometime, taking that break from coding. We have to have something else that we like to do. For me, it's cooking, it's looking at all the beautiful pictures that Southern Living have and all the great recipes. And I did see a recipe about Brine in there, but I'm going to use Micah's recipe because you know why? I know his work. You know, I'm sure the one in Southern Living worked too, but we know that one worked. So we want to thank you for being with us today for this Thanksgiving special. Once again, I encourage you all to always go further than you need to go in your coding. Learn everything you can about coding, and just take some time this year to be thankful. If you still have your family, your moms, your dads, sisters and brothers, be thankful that they're still here. I know there are times we may not always get along, but we love each other, we family. So kind of remember that and be thankful this year. And I want to encourage you to follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for subscribing to our new YouTube channel. We appreciate it. And after the holidays, we'll get back to talking about coding. And remember, this is Mass Coding. Look forward to talking and hearing from you. Contact us through the website with Ask Mary. That's www.masscodingsolution.com. We also have a 1-800 number out there as well. Send us your questions and we'll be glad to answer them. Look forward to talking to you the next time.